Hello everyone and welcome to a game of World of Warships. Today's replay is from Takis Nikosaisis in the Phra Ruang, and I'm terribly sorry, I'm probably pronouncing all of that horribly wrong. Now he is on the map straight in a standard battle, and well, it's a tier 4 battle, so could have gone better. Quite a few destroyers around, but well, I mean, it's low tier. And we shall see. Low tier often ends up in some madness. There are a lot of inexperienced players around who don't really know yet how this game is played. So let's expect some fun. Now on this map you have your team split. You have more of an attacking force and a defending force, and there are some options you can take. I mean, the guys in the south could come here in the north and defend. Obviously you can't leave your cap undefended. And depends on what the enemy is doing, or both forces can just move forward and shoot it out, I suppose. And here we have already spotted the enemy destroyers coming in hard. So it looks like both sides are just moving forward and engaging. He's deploying his smoke here. Now the Pan-Asian line has some pretty good smoke with a low cooldown. Enemy destroyer is smoking up as well. Probably scared of getting shot to pieces by the friendly forces. And this is where the deep water torpedoes are a bit of an issue. You can't just torpedo the smoke. Usually you would do that, hope to catch the enemy destroyer off guard and get him while he's sitting still. But the deep water torpedoes cannot hit a destroyer. So there is really no point in just going for the smoke, so he's waiting for the Wyoming to come closer, and he's going for the Wyoming. Now the torpedo range is 7.3, I believe. And this Wyoming is coming towards him, so if he stays on course, he should sail straight into those torpedoes. Now there is some risk. The Isokase could torpedo this smoke here. And it's actually what I would expect to happen. There is also a Wickes around, but the low tier US destroyers don't have a lot of range with their torpedoes, and here come some torps, but it's a pretty widespread and therefore easily dodged. There is also a Shenyang around, but again, Asian destroyer, deep water torpedoes, no threat for our destroyer here. So smoke is almost ready again. The smoke he previously laid disappears, but you see, it's just a few seconds until his next smoke. So there is that. Some more torpedoes on the way towards the Wyoming, and I'm pretty surprised on how aggressive the enemy team is. I like it. This will lead to a very interesting brawl with the battleships just coming in hard. Unfortunately for those battleships, they haven't learned yet how to be aware of torpedoes and not sail in straight lines, so there goes one. Now this Kawachi is on rather low health and there are torpedoes on the way, so I'm not having high hopes for this Kawachi to be alive for much longer. Some more torpedoes coming into this smoke, and yes, that's a risk with so much uptime of your smoke. If you continue to just sit in there and spam your guns, you are prime target for non-Pan-Asian destroyers to just hunt you with their torpedoes. Now the enemy is coming really close here. So he is going for some torps. He's launching yet. The Phoenix is going for evasive maneuvers, and the Phoenix will pretty soon proximity spot him. Then again, the smoke is also disappearing, so there are some more torpedoes coming towards the smoke. So he decides to just get as close as possible and make sure those torps hit. The Phoenix just got hit pretty hard by someone else, I suppose, but will he get a torp hit here? Yep. I thought this was going to miss, but one hit the target. Getting really close paid off. And that's the third kill. Now we have a Nassau 2.5 kilometers away. Smoke's ready again, so let's just smoke up. Enemy destroyers here. Well, close behind the Nassau. The destroyers might be a problem if they come a little bit closer. And he is trying to slow down best as he can. That almost didn't work out. If you are... Oh, and there are some torpedoes, but they should be easily dodged. Now, if you are moving too fast when I deploy a smoke, it will take... And that was a detonation, because why not? What I was trying to say is if you are deploying smoke and you're moving too fast, this means you're constantly moving out of your smoke and you will continuously get spotted. And, yeah, well, in a ship you can't just apply the brakes and stop very fast, so it takes some time to slow down, and while you are slowing down and still not entirely concealed by your smoke, you're an easy target. It almost cost him his ship, but it worked out in the end. And yeah, this game is almost over. The enemy team has just 8 points left. As soon as they lose another ship, this battle is won. And well, just waiting for an enemy to go down here. So here we are with the results, and Takis managed to get 915 base experience. That was a fast one, that was a fun one, and he was low tier. The enemy charged in, he kept fighting them close quarters and just wreaking havoc. Nicely done by him. So, Takis earned himself a Kraken and scored 54,000 points of damage. Not so bad for tier 3. So I hope you enjoyed watching that. It was short, it was fast, it was a lot of mayhem, and it was low tier madness. And sometimes that's just fun to watch and a little bit different from the high tier gameplay. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.